kickoff, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live, along with Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. This is Brian Anderson, and we've got our reporter, Allie LaForce.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, it looked like they were settling out there, not moving the ball enough to generate the type of shots that they wanted.
And here are the Bulls now, following the score by Los Angeles. Ball outside. Left side White. Clock at 6. Off target from outside. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with you. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the court to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
As always, Allie, we thank you. This is that grinded out part of the year, Grant. Everyone just fighting through it.
No question, BA. And it's not just physically exhausting. You're trying to focus on every game, every possession. This is where your leaders can help keep everyone focused.
Cuts off the pass. Here's Ball, plenty of space. Chops one in from the wing.
Such an easy shot to miscalculate. Great confidence, though, out of Lonzo Ball.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Richard, when it comes to the Bulls, they have one of the most committed fan bases in the league.
Yeah, the Chicago fans are for real. The Bulls are routinely at the top of the list for total attendance. Even on the road, they're usually Bulls fans sprinkled into every crowd.
You know, there were some who questioned his ability at this level. Bronny starting to earn every minute he's getting.
Pass to Vucevic. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from James.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink 1 of their first 5 shots.
That's been LeBron's attitude for years. Don't settle for a jumper when you can attack the basket.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Now, here is James. Give him 8 points now. Lets it go from deep. Chicago with a rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
They played pretty solid basketball, but a few miscues is all it takes to turn a win into a loss, especially against a good team.
LeBron James.
Going inside, and it's James with the jam.
Okay, King James, look, there is no stopping LeBron when he gets on the bounce.
On your feet, fans, make some noise.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And how about LeBron? Even if he's no longer the clear-cut best player in the league, he can still take over a game, RJ.
Oh, make no mistake, he's still the best when he needs to be. Absolutely has a switch that gets flipped when he needs it. He's not on for 48 minutes, but he can definitely turn it on for a few.
The Lakers making a switch here. Pass to Collins. Back to Jones. Now here's Collins. For 3, Smith. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second personal foul.
That one on Doncic.
Second team.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
At the line for the Bulls.
RJ, it's hard not to wonder what would have happened if the Lakers never traded for Russell Westbrook back in 2021.
Well, they would have had a traditional style of a team. They would have kept Kuzma, KCP, and their 2021 first-round pick. They also would have been able to sign Alex Caruso. They could have kept their championship core together.
Now here's Jones. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Oh, a nice shot by Collins. Los Angeles leading by 4. Back to Doncic. Pass to James. Shoots from the right block. Here's Connect. Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
When LeBron decides it's his time, good luck slowing him down.
To the left wing. Smith outside. And the Bulls get it back. Outside Jones. Reeves brings a double. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
And Chicago has possession. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's James with the drive.
Now look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
The 3, Smith. Doncic grabs the miss.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them. Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Here's Jones. James with the block. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. The Lakers on top. They're up 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Nikola Vucevic has seen a lot in his decade plus in the league, and he said the game has changed. Now you have centers that can pass, put the ball on the floor, make plays, and shoot threes, play like guards. And you can't get stuck in time. You have to be able to adjust.
Allie, he's certainly got the skill level. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka Magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
First team foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
Oh, swiped away. The finish. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Vucevic get this close to the rim.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Graham.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time. Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Here's James.
LeBron James.
And slam dunk by James.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
White.
Josh
Again, the Bulls score.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Here's Connect.
Dalton.
The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
Assisted by
And guys,
Luka
the way this
Doncic.
defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
LeBron James.
It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul.
At least the over-the-back call comes from playing hard, but you'd like to see him get better position.
Yeah, I always saw that as an effort foul. If it happens once, coaches usually let it slide. You just don't want to make it happen.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Right side Reeves. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Greg.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Back to James. Shot is off. Now 10 for 15.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's Doncic.
Luka Doncic.
And Doncic with the
Assist
jam.
from
A guard that can
James.
truly do it all. Doncic has tremendous power.
To the middle. Phillips. In transition. Smith with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 4. Here's White. And again, no good by Chicago. James, right side. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Now here's Jones. Yet to see a basket. Rebounded by LeBron.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Uncovered. Offensive board. Outside Reeves. Second chance effort. And it's James
LeBron
inside.
James.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Phillips. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
For a wing, Herter has always been a very good facilitator. By no means a ball stopper.
Back to Reeves. Pass to Doncic. Here's Connect with the drive. And that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming.
First personal foul.
Los Angeles
Third
shooting
team
their
foul.
6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Shooting.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And stolen by Reeves. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles.
The Bulls, 28. The Lakers, 37.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And Giddey has got the ball here for Chicago. They trail by 9. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto.
This is the smart play by Ball, staying committed even while getting fouled.
Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
James can't get it to go. To the inside. Buzelis uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Ball. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Back to Doncic. The 17-footer. Pass to Hayes. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Hayes has got 6 points.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Doncic outside. Here's Connect. To the wing, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Doncic on the wing. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. Goes back up. And another shot. And Vucevic with the block.
Powerful swat by Vuce, showing how effective he can be on D.
The Bulls trail by 10. To the left side wing. Three-pointer, Buzelis. They get it back. Here's White. Can't get the reverse layup to fall.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
And his defenses have adjusted to Austin Reeves scoring. Richard, he's countered with the pass.
Austin Reeves doesn't get enough credit for how good his handle is, how much it's improved. It's allowed for him to score, get into different places, and make these passes.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. Yeah, he was able to sneak into the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
LeBron
The
James.
shot's good. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Pass to Phillips.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes. Los Angeles foul. Connect. First.
Here's Vucevic.
Second team foul.
Some solid defense from Hayes. The Lakers lead by 8. Tries to break his ice. Luka proving he can score from anywhere.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Herter can't hit.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised it ended up going their way with the miss.
Jalen Smith gets a whistle that time.
First personal
That's his
foul.
first foul.
First team foul. Lakers substitution. James.
A minute and a half left in the third. And it's Doncic missing.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look.